come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
65, we're just going to play this out now.
My dad is,
We're going to do it Wawa. So we get it
Sean
with
Lee.
the
Who was that?
John Lee.
Sean Lee? Okay.
Dad! Dad!
At 11 p.m. on December 28, 2022, Howell Township Police responded to a hit-and-run involving a white sedan that struck a traffic light pole and fled the scene.
Probably a white car. There's a white bumper right there.
Got hit in the fill afterwards because he said he just left work. It was still up when he was pulling out, and then as he was pulling out...
Is this the caller?
No. Well, he was just hanging out till we got him.
Oh.
He didn't see nothing, he didn't see a car.
Thank you for your service.
681, you're advising that vehicle is not involved.
Yeah.
You want to just go check 9 South real quick?
Yeah, with what, white Toyota?
Yeah, there's a white bumper here. Alright, base, be advised we have a white bumper. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Down for a white bumper.
What kind of car was it?
It was, I think, a white Toyota.
A white Toyota? Did you get a license plate by chance?
I tried to, but the car just down.
Okay, any distinguishing characteristics on it, or just a white?
I couldn't see who it was.
Okay, was it a 4-door, 2-door?
670, I'm going to check 9 South.
It was like a small car like this.
Okay. Therefore, just be advised, we spoke with the person who observed the crash. They stated it was a Toyota 4-door, most likely a Camry or similar model.
From, Applebee's.
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
665, we're just going to play this out now.
My dad is,
We're going to do it Wawa. So we get it
Sean
with
Lee.
the
Who was that?
John Lee.
Sean Lee? Okay. Alright.
I'm sorry. I think I left my wallet at Applebee's.
Sorry, just keep your hands out of your pockets, please.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. So you're coming from Applebee's right now?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. Which way did you take to go from Applebee's to here?
I went around at the light at Route 9, and I came back from here, and then around back, and then here, because
So
the
you
car
would-
was empty on gas.
So you went over by, like, Lowe's?
No, the light.
You came up Applebee's.
I came out of Applebee's, the
Okay.
light.
Which way?
Yeah, the light, the Lowe's, I guess, right there, right?
You cut through Applebee's, right? You went through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's, by Chick-fil-A. You made the right, and you had the traffic light right there. Okay. Did you hit that pole that's over there?
No.
You didn't hit the utility pole?
I didn't hit anything in.
Because your bumper's in the
Yeah,
middle of the
no.
road.
No, my, I hit the, so do you see this side?
Yeah.
I hit this
Okay.
at my,
How long ago?
like about a month ago, my ex's,
Okay.
because he broke up with me and I broke up with him. And
All right, go hang out back over there. Keep your hands in your pockets, please. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Listen, your bumper's in the road over there. Okay, did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not.
No? So if someone brings that bumper over here, it's not going to match up perfectly. You're coming from Applebee's, you're telling me. You went out that way. Everything's matching up. Witnesses said they saw a white car cross over in this direction, and I happen to find your car parked here
The bumper was
with
hanging
no
off.
bumper.
The bumper was hanging off.
Okay. All right. $670. Do you have another unit out with you?
Call my dad. He's a sheriff's
All right.
officer.
Hang out.
I have those cards.
What's up?
Did
disabled.
Should be converted.
Negative. We just flared off the traffic light. We're heading over to Wawa now.
10-4, can you bring her bumper here?
Hey, bro. We have it.
So, Teresa,
Yes.
let me ask you again.
Yeah.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right
No,
there?
I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
Did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you.
So your bumper's in the middle of the road over there, and there's a pole down.
This part was hanging off already because I already hit something.
Okay.
When I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in Kentucky, and this part was hanging off already.
Okay. Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
No, I do not smoke marijuana.
What do you prescribe that you put that you had when
I'm a soccer athlete.
I understand. What's the prescription medicine that you had that I
Can I call my dad, who's a sheriff's officer?
let the one officer come here who's out with your other part of your bumper. He's going to talk to you, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Well, you go to college?
Yes, I go to I'm a soccer captain there.
Okay.
I do not smoke marijuana universally.
Do you do any recreational
No.
drugs? Prescribed anything else? That's it? Just hang out with this officer for a second, okay? Muting for a conference. Teresa's her name? The car comes back to her dad or somebody else? I just found your piece next to the telephone you just took out.
I hit you told my dad he's a sheriff's officer.
That's great. You smashed the traffic light when you left the scene of an accident. And now you're lying about it. Well, the scene's over there. You're over here. You said that piece fell off Pennsylvania, but now you hit something? Just be
told my
honest.
dad.
What's the be honest? How old are you?
I'm 21.
21?
I had a
Okay.
drink at Applebee's and I'm like scared out of my mind right
But
now.
Teresa, I explained to you this before. Lying isn't going to
I'm
get you
not
anywhere.
lying.
We just need to know the
I'm
truth.
not
You just lied.
lying.
You just lied. We just caught you in a lie. And you told me found this piece off by the traffic light by Lowe's. You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania.
I
And you told me you hit a deer. You told me a whole bunch of stories.
You're in Pennsylvania. You can ask my dad. Please ask my dad.
You just hit a telephone, a traffic light. And that's where this piece was.
That's probably where that piece was. Yes, I probably hit that one.
You did hit that.
I hit it.
You see this?
I hit it here before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over. Lying doesn't help anything. Where were you coming from?
Lying. I came from Applebee's. I had one drink. I promise.
Okay, after Applebee's, where'd you go?
I came from there, the traffic light, that's right there, and then I came around and there, because my house is, I would have to go from that traffic light to there.
Okay, that doesn't really make too much sense either, considering that the traffic light that you took out was on the corner
Which corner?
of the back entrance of Lowe's.
Yes, the back entrance of Lowe's. Lowe's
Southport.
have to go around there, so I have to go around there, so the
So,
Y road's right there.
I'm just going to draw this out for you. So here's the corner for the back entrance for Lowe's. Your vehicle came and impacted it on the passenger side, hitting the traffic light. So that means that you were coming from down a different part of Lanesville Road.
You see that Y road, or Applebee's right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would go that way, which Lowe's is right there. Then I would go the traffic lights to the LA Fitness, which is right there, which is my gym. Then I would go that way, which goes down to the Quick Check, which is that way. Then I would make the right, that was that way, and it's turn wide road. My dad
Again, that doesn't make too much sense considering where the damage was and where the pole that you took out was.
So, here, ready? Lanesville Road.
Yes.
Lowe's is on the right. You hit the traffic light on the right-hand side of Lowe's with the passenger side of your vehicle, which is where this piece was, which matches identically, which didn't fall off in Pennsylvania, which fell off on Lanesville Road.
I know it didn't fall in Pennsylvania. I know that. I hit a deer in Pennsylvania.
Well, you also hit a telephone pole today,
Okay.
or a traffic light today.
And I must have hit something today. I'm sorry.
So you don't know that you hit a traffic light.
I did not hit a traffic light today.
So you mean to tell me that it's just coincidence that this was
I
on?
did not hit a traffic light today.
So again, you mean to tell me that this is just a coincidence that this piece was found right next to a traffic light?
I'm not saying that. I was coming home from my boyfriend's house the one day where I hit a crossroad. You would just call my dad, who's a sheriff's officer. He would tell you this. I hit a traffic.
What's up? Yeah. She's got guacamole everywhere. She got guac everywhere. I was trying to figure out what the green stuff was, and I saw
That's not an Applebee's bag.
chips and guac. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know what
This
this.
fell off in Pennsylvania. I'm saying that I hit a thing in here, and this damaged this here, and then I must have hit something today, and then this fell off. I'm not saying that I'm lying. I'm saying like
And I'm explaining to you that you hit a traffic light at the corner of Lanesville Road in the back entrance for Lowe's,
okay.
and then you left the scene.
I did not pick.
Did you call 911? Did you report it?
No, I didn't.
Did you drive over here?
Her.
So you
Yes,
left the scene.
I
You
did.
didn't report it.
I was getting gas because I was at zero. If you
What is that traffic light that is right in the middle by Lowe's and LA Fitness right there? That one?
So it's the one on the corner.
On the
So
corner?
if you're coming this way,
Yeah.
Lanesville Road,
Yeah.
it's on the corner.
Yeah.
If you were to go to the back entrance
Yeah.
for Lowe's,
Yeah.
it's the one right before that entrance.
On the low side.
On the low side? Yeah, this this rim's all messed up too on this side. So
That's already messed up.
That's what it was?
The other accident.
I know,
that
I
That was
know.
right next to.
yeah, I know.
I was at Dunkin' and the guy backed into me in this accident.
Listen, are you just scared you're gonna get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So when
truth.
after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's. But
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
And then
before
did you
this-
drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? So you drove away because you're scared?
Yes.
So you might get some tickets and maybe you might get arrested? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're starting to tell the truth, right?
I remember hitting something, but I remember like before this, I already hit something, and he was.
So you're saying there was some damage, but obviously your bumper is over there like this officer was saying.
This was already damaged.
Okay.
This was already
Okay.
damaged. This fell off because of already damaged.
Okay, but it fell off on Lanes Mill where the pole is in the middle of the road.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
just call my dad. He would tell you.
Well,
He's a
here's
sheriff's
the
officer,
thing.
I promise
Your dad, the
you.
sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle tonight. Your
He
dad, the
would
sheriff's
tell you
officer.
it's already damaged. And they already reported to the
Well, listen,
insurance.
here's the
They
deal.
already reported everything.
Pump the brakes. You're 21. You're an adult. We're trying to figure out what happened with you and driving and leaving the
I
scene of
hit
the crash.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb. You hit the traffic signal. The traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting. That's why, and I already had damage.
I'm just trying to figure out how, because if you went the back entrance to come out of the Lanesville Marketplace, that still doesn't make
The
sense.
damage should be on the driver's side.
Because this is where you hit the traffic light.
If I came out of
Again, I'm
Do you see
telling you,
that?
I'm telling you that your story
That
doesn't make
is-
sense.
that is that way. No.
So what is it? It looks like it looks like she was going
No.
east on Lanes Mill, but she's saying she was coming west.
Based on where it is and where
The damage is and everything.
would be on that side of the street.
Yeah.
But, and that's.
I'm going that way.
All right, I'm talking right now. Okay? Pump the brakes. So, let me talk. So, what
This
you're
little kid's
saying,
messing around.
the damage wouldn't line up. Okay? So,
Okay, maybe that's what I'm saying. I was that Applebee's. I went that way. I hit a curb that way, which is that way. which is that road that goes the back ways to the Jackson Quick Check that is like right there and like my house.
Give your dad a call now that we've figured out what's happening.
And you're telling someone the truth.
I still just don't understand how she comes out of that end.
I don't. Is that bag with guac that's on your face and all over your car? Is that from Applebee's? That's from Applebee's. That's an Applebee's bag. Oh, it's not an Applebee's bag.
No, it's a Guero's.
So are you coming from Applebee's or are you coming from somewhere else? Is that from tonight?
Guero's.
Where?
Where is that?
It's right there. It's right next to Applebee's.
Just next to that.
IHOP? Teresa.
I just need to talk to her over the phone.
Yeah, I think she's scared she's hanging out with a boy or something, and the dad is. I don't know. This makes no sense at all.
Maybe hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, she doesn't want. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. She spun around or something, or she's going to a guy's house or something. Who knows? Yeah, Teresa.
Teresa, what's your dad's name?
They want to bother you, so
John?
you're trying to get caught up.
Yeah.
But,
This is John, right?
you guys look into the vehicle, you run up your head.
Hey, John, how are you? So your daughter is a traffic Lowe, and I don't know if she's just nervous and scared, but she was texting. I don't really know what the deal is, but she's kind of frantic, and the story that she was telling us wasn't really making too much sense. And
Got it.
just giving you a heads up. She said that she was at Applebee's here. And then she went back.
How bad's that light? How bad's that light? It's down. It's like in the middle of the road.
It doesn't make sense because the way that she was
We were able to move out of the road a little bit more.
I mean, that she would be coming further.
We're all nice.
Mill towards Route 9.
You were texting. You hit a pole. It fell. You drove away.
Yeah, the car's drivable. I'm just giving you.
Just let this officer talk to your dad, okay?
But I don't think you have to sort of check that. I don't think she lets go. She's unprepared, so I don't know. Yeah, I think she just get nervous off. Okay, did she get into a crash in Pennsylvania? Okay. Okay, what was the deal with that crash? Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on the car there, I think, if I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, it was like the front right bumper, and down the side there was some denting and scratching going down the side.
Okay, how bad was the front bumper?
It was the front bumper, yes.
How bad was the front bumper?
Oh, how bad?
Yeah.
It was. It was a little bit of damage. I mean, like I said, it was very dry. Matter of fact, it's funny. I just called today to get an appointment for an estimate for it. But the fog light area was kind of just about missing, kind of thing.
Okay,
That's the bottom
On
section.
the
I was
front,
saying.
it was the passenger side.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Because it looks like the fog light thing. I don't know if it's a fog light or if it's like a plastic piece. So that's gone. The
Yes.
bumper's cracked, and then there was another piece of the bumper right below the headlight that fell off by the traffic light that she took out.
Okay.
All right.
When you say took it out, it came down.
Yeah, she took it down. And then
Okay.
she was trying to say that the one piece that was newly missing from this incident was in Pennsylvania from the other crash. So I just wanted to talk to you and get, a better idea of what actually happened there.
The only thing I know is that there was I don't know, it was like a rectangle black thing that was missing. The bumper was messed by. I don't know what piece you're talking about. So,
Okay. So
I think
where that,
it's crashing down the side.
Yeah, so where that rectangle black thing is, there's a white piece of plastic So that came off in this crash. The bumper's like kind of hanging, but it is drivable. So that's kind of where we're at right now with this.
All right, no problem. Can I come out? Are you guys out there?
That's up to you. I'll see if she wants you to come out. If she wants, you to drive her home.
That might be the best thing. If she's in Howell gas station, just like what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's at the Wawa on by Kent Road.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, I think it might be best if you come because, like I said, she's upset and still very nervous. So okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right, thanks, bye.
All right. That's it. Bloodshot. Nothing. Just what you're saying just doesn't make sense. But.
Which I don't get why, if like all you did was hit his dad. You know what I'm saying? If all you did was hit the thing, why just tell us what you did?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are you so scared of? That's what I don't get. What she's so freaked out about.
I guarantee she's probably being like someone she doesn't hold that or.
So late. That's about it.
Yeah, Ron did everything here.
Okay. So what's the what's up?
So what she's saying, like, and where the damage was and everything, just doesn't really make too much sense. So tried to get some more information out of her, but
Figures I don't know what's so out here tonight.
What's that?
You know, somebody. Inzarello? No.
No, not tonight.
It's not here tonight.
Not tonight.
So this is at a lane?
yeah. So you know where back entrance for Lowe's is?
Yes.
Where like LA Fitness is in that intersection.
Yes.
So took out the telephone pole by the Lowe's side.
So it came down.
Came in. And then that piece of buffer there was there. But was described with the other damage, the other black piece. Obviously.
Yeah, no, it was more than that. I mean, that's more than it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for the other one, was it just like the bumper wasn't hanging like that?
Yeah, no. So what it was is basically this was intact.
Okay.
This piece was missing, but these scratches here, that's all from a gear that she tried to avoid. Okay. So that's the big deal.
Okay. Because once you described it to me, I was like, it doesn't really take, it takes a little power to pick up one of the traffic lights.
Surprised that's the
Set
amount of
that.
damage.
Okay.
So who was the who's the officer?
So right now, this is going to be my call. Okay. Supervisor's coming out.
Okay, gotcha.
He's going to be providing all the details.
Okay, who's your supervisor?
Sergeant John.
Not that I'm not, dude.
I got
I'm
it.
just asking.
I got it.
So what is it looking like now?
That's pretty much it. Officer seems careless. After that, I think maybe she made a U-turn there at the middle of the intersection. Okay. Because she said she was at Applebee's. Okay. Then she went to Aruga's. Then left Aruga's. So speaking of Aruga's, if she goes down Nate's Mill.
Just to surprise you or something, I got off work, left shift, I'm on the warrant squad, right? So I just want to show you this so you can see it. I don't know what time you initiate the stop. You home 10:39. So what time did you stop her at? Because she probably got nervous, and I'm not saying we know that's not an excuse. I get it. But what do you think, time do you think that initial call came? Because she probably hit it and was like, Dad, what the fuck do I do?
Probably, I would say, somewhere between 10:45 and 11.
That's about right. Hey, Sergeant. How are you?
10:50.
Right, so that would probably be about the time she hit it. At what time? She texted me originally at 10. I was trying to get some sleep. I just got off work. She said you home at 10:39.
Yeah, that's about when the call came out. Yeah, about that. Say somewhere we got it at.
Right, so she hit the thing, got nervous.
Yeah.
And, okay.
Did she tell you she was going to Applebee's or Aruga's?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I'm not sure which one she went to.
Yeah.
But I know that she was going out to either Applebee's or I think she said she got something at a Ruger's or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure, like guacamole or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, we just weren't sure just because, like, when we were talking to her, she wasn't telling us the truth at all. First of all,
She was what?
wasn't telling us the truth at all. Saying
Okay.
she didn't know anything, that damage is old. We're trying to piece everything together.
Okay.
Together. We thought maybe if we were something else, you know. Just because we're like, well, you're at least going this way on the road.
Yeah, well,
Here.
she's had some. Well, I don't know who she was hanging out with. She does have an ex-boyfriend. She's off school for the 2 weeks. So, I mean, lying to her because she knows better. I'm a cop. She knows not to do that.
That's
But
what
I
we
mean,
tried telling her in the beginning, like, we just want to make sure that because there might be a car driving around that actually hits the car. Because she tried saying, no, this old damage. It happened in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But like,
well, maybe she didn't even. Do you think she? I'm not. I'm saying she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be very clear about that.
Yeah.
But she might not even look at the freaking car to see if there's any difference.
Yeah.
You know, but if she hit something, she hit something. She hit something.
A hole.
Yeah, she hit
She's
something.
gonna know if she hit a hole.
Yeah, she's gonna know she hit the pole, but she might not think like, oh, okay, maybe I didn't get any damage. Like I could see that stupid thing going in her head. So, but a lie's a lie. It is what it is.
All right,
Hey,
Sarah.
Sergeant.
Hey, how are you? He's going to run her through some tests, all right? Just make sure that she's not impaired. Obviously, you're here. Please do not get involved. You are on. Who's that? I know. I'm just letting you know. Just please don't get involved, okay?
Eric, you want, I got it. Drew. Have you watched anybody do these yet?
Do you have a jacket to on? Didn't affect your eyesight?
21.
So why was she initially lying about it?
I have no idea. Because it seems like when it happened, she either called or texted Dad right away. That's what we're trying to piece together.
Then she walked over here to get gas?
Yeah. That's why we can't figure out why if you just hit the damn thing, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Unless there's
Other than more.
Yeah.
Is that medication?
assuming she smokes weed or vapes frequently. Got that like super fruity smell coming out and all the air fresheners hanging out.
Where are they from?
Jackson.
So for the first test,
It's also interesting outfit to be bouncing around bars. Interesting outfit to be bouncing around bars.
That's what I'm saying.
So we originally thought maybe she was.
I know a lot of times those kids they dress like that to school now. So that's rolling out of bed and going to pajamas.
But
I'm not even sure it's true though.
that's what we didn't know if originally maybe she was coming from some guy's house she didn't want Dad to know she was hanging out with or something. But
Go like this, right? Right here. 1, 2, 3. When you reach the side step, you're going to keep your lower foot on the ground. You're going to take just like this. You're going to take 9 footsteps back. Step out loud. Right? While you do the test, make sure you touch it in zone. Each step. Look down at your feet so you can see where you're walking. Keep your arms down at your sides. And count each step out loud. Right? You understand the instructions? Okay. You can begin. That's what wants to do. You're going to keep your legs like this, arms on the inside, right? Stay in that position while I give the instruction to demonstrate the test. Don't start the test until I tell you, okay? When I tell you to begin, you pick the leg of your choice and you're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground, right? You're going to stare at your toe and count out loud, right? It's going like this. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, and so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. While you're doing the test, both legs straight, arms down to your sides, stare at your toes, count out loud. Now you gotta keep your arms down your side, okay? You understand the test? Alright, keep again. Continue. Until you stop. Put up straight. Back, listen up.
What it is, right?
Good. Alright. So at this point in time, based off the test that I just did and everything that happened today, alright, I don't think that you were okay to safely operate the motor vehicle. Alright, I think that is, great, there's something else going on, so you're going to feel some of it good well.
Base 1 female, 41, 17 for Tonsil.
Dad! Dad! Dad!
Hold on, we'll let you talk. Do you have anything to tell your pocket? No. Do you need anything from inside the car, a cell phone?
No, my cell phone is in there, my car keys. I did the test right. I don't understand.
So the word indicator said you're not okay to safely operate the motor
I
vehicle.
asked you what?
Yeah, you took too many steps to start. You missed steps, healed the tail. But the one leg stand, you left your arms off the balance. There's a lot of indicators there that you're going to play on. So we're going to walk through the middle part here.
I'm sorry, routine. Where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here.
Can I see him?
Okay. Sure. So we have your cell phone. Do you need anything else from inside the car?
Anything else in there? Come here. Dad. You do stops with this shit in the car.
Right,
You're arrested for DUI. Go ahead.
Have a seat. Teresa, I do want you to understand these are traffic tickets, okay? Nothing criminal here. They're motor vehicle offenses, okay? Alright, so stop for 1 second, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in court.
Just shut up. I understand. I've seen.
You have the right to
Law
talk
and
to a
Order.
lawyer. And
I've seen Law and Order.
Right, so we're going to go to our station now. We're going to do our process. I'll
That's
try
fine.
to review your rights again.
That's fine.
And we'll take it from there, okay?
That's fine.
All right. Keep an eye on him.
Got it.
Eye to eye.
After Teresa was processed, she was taken to the hospital for further evaluation. She was issued the following summonses: operating under the influence, reckless driving, failure to report an accident, and leaving the scene of an accident. Let us know what you think of the incident in the comments section. Like and subscribe to Police Bodycam Watches on YouTube.